What's up guys, Today's CJ. Welcome to another video. This will be about TakeProfittrader. I think they are the best prop firm currently for the future markets, and I want to show you guys quick process and the rules around trading a 150k account. This is one of my test accounts that I've passed. I've logged in here, so let's quickly talk through the rules. What happens when you pass your test account, when you move on to a pro account, and then the amount of profit you can withdraw and when you can withdraw that. So currently they are running this 40% off, no activation fee. You can use the code CC50 as you can see on the screen, and this specific 150k account I've traded 7 days, so you need to trade a minimum of 5 days, but they do have this consistency rule, which is 50%. So basically you can make all your profit in 2 days. So you make 4,500 on day 1, 4,500 on day 2, and then you can just flip the rest day 3, 4, and 5. That's one way to do it, or you can trade 7 days like I did here. Made my profit target, which is 9,000, so I just made slightly above that, and I stopped my trading for today. And then, yeah, like this is my biggest day, so it so don't make more than 4,500, and then otherwise they're gonna move up your total target of 9,000 when you make more than that. So then obviously it's intraday trading, so you need to close your trades before 5 p.m. Eastern Central Time. Then don't trade more than 15 contracts. In this case, I traded the NQ, so I never traded more than probably like 4 or 5 contracts. Don't allow your account balance to go below 150k. In this case, and then traded the permitted products. So just moving down, I'm going to show the equity curve here. So on day 1, you start on a 150k account. The drawdown then that's a minimum account balance. You don't go below 145,500. Then when I've made that first day, I've made 4,425 profit. So they moved the minimum account balance closer to the end of day. They only move it. So during the day, you can build up your profit during that day. For example, when in this case, when you're up 2,500, the initial starting day drawdown would be this 145,500. So that's a nice thing. The next day I made another $1,000, and the drawdown then stays locked at 150k. Like in this case, you can see as the profit is moving upwards. So for example, on this day, closer to the end, you can basically have a drawdown of 7,681 in this case, and you won't then blow your account. Still try to recover from that and hit your profit target 9,000. So that's a nice thing. So even during the day, that's the end of day drawdown, so it's not trailing and it stays there in this case. So yeah, so that's a nice thing. And this is my daily journal on this specific dashboard from TakeProfittrader. Right, so I'm gonna just quickly move this out of the side, and then I'm gonna show you the pro account of this one. So just quickly move this away, so I can do that, and I'm going to show you pro account. Right, so this is a pro account. See, you basically then start again with your 150k. This is a sim funded, and this case, so that's the drawdown, end of day, make your profit. You can't withdraw at this moment, so you need to reach your 4,500 profit. Then see your minimum account balance stays at 150k in this case. So anything on top of that you can withdraw. The reason why the equity curve is staying at 4,500 is because I've withdrawn all the profits above the 4,500. So got unlucky on my last day, day 8, day 9 basically. So I just lost at 4,500 profit and basically had to reset my account or start over with a test account, and then, or you can just buy back your pro account. That's also an option. You need to pay this, in this case, $1,500 or $1,600, and you can buy back your pro account. You have 3 chances, 3 resets to buy back your pro account, or you start over with a test account and make you now 9,000, pass it, and then move on to this pro account. So you can see this couple of days made my 4,500 at least, and then these days I've withdrawn those profits. So, and that is how the pro account works. So yeah, very simple, very easy prop firm to trade with. They are not very complicated in terms of rules and scaling and all of those things. That's part of the currently that's the pricing for the 150k account. So you're all in for $216. If you pass within that month, those will be the costs, and then you can start making your profits. One thing they added here, no counter positions, which is obvious in terms of the prop firm industry. You can't hedge. So counter positions are when you hold opposing positions in the same or similar products across multiple accounts. So that's not possible. So I know some people try to hedge, buy NQ contracts and short the MNQs or something like that, or try to hedge their positions on trade like between test and pro plus accounts. I try to hedge the position, but it's not possible in terms of prop firm industry. So, and then I usually use the CQG data feed. I had problems with RTrader or Arithmic a while back, so I just say with a CQG and connect my Ninja Trader currently, or whatever platform you choose. So I want to come back to that pro account. The profit split in pro account is 80-20. So you keep 80% of your profits, 20% goes to the company, TakeProfitTrader. When you move to pro plus, 9-10, the way to get your pro plus is they will obviously move you. They will look at your pro account performances, and then either if it's 1 or 5 accounts, they will look at the performance and look at the amount of profit you've made and make a decision whether to move you to pro plus, which is live. And then that's a better profit split, same withdrawal principles that's applied, and then that is basically it. Just want to come back to this drawdown. Test account is end of day drawdown. You move to pro account, it's intraday, but it's locked at 150k, for example. In that case, it's not going to move any further, right? So that's one small difference that people need to look out in terms of the pro take profit accounts. So I'm going to show you here. When it's locked here, it stays there. So then you can make your profit. So it's just the first stage of pro account. This is slightly more difficult, I would say, to get to that stage of 4,500, and then you anything above that. Right, I believe that's everything for now. Like I said, I prefer this company. Very simple rules, and you can trade your 5 accounts, for example, and you can make as much as possible on top of that Buffer Pro account. Right, so again, 40% off live, no activation fee. Use the code CC50, link is in the description below. Check out this company. Another popular prop firm out there that people use is Apex. I prefer TakeProfitTrader. Apex is slightly more difficult in terms of how you trade and strategies you can use. This company is definitely my number one. Alright guys, all the best with your trading. If you have any questions, pop it into the comments below in this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.